So you have discovered yourself.
Yes, I would say that.
So who are you? You have
Well,
discovered yourself.
most of the times when we're asked, who are you? We go about explaining ourselves by the roles that we have in life. I am a mother, I am a wife, I am a businesswoman, but that is the external you that people see. When you're sitting somewhere and you're thinking to yourself, you know there are thoughts that come to you, but most of the time when you're listening to these thoughts, you realize that they are not your, it's like not you, it's like someone else is whispering and then you hear. Have you understood? So for me, I have come to realize that I am not this body, I am not what people see, but I am a person that God has created to bring something into this world, to make people realize who they are in this world. And that is not your past, it is not your body. Most people do see themselves as their bodies, but this body dies and you don't even know where you came from, but also we don't know where we are going, but we also know that there is life after death. So because all of us are waiting for the second coming and we are all hopeful. So yes, that would define the person that I am.
Okay.
Yes.
I can just say you have discovered yourself. So you are Christian.
I am.
Does this book have any Christian principle?
Well, the Christian principles are not there per se inside the book. I didn't write them. But of course, I'm a Christian. The book is structured in a way that anyone can relate.
Christian.
Whether Christian or not, yes.
So is this book in chapters or it's just one?
No.
Could you break down some of them that inspire you?
Okay, we do have chapters in the book, and the best chapter that I think is the chapter that I have written inside. It helps us to overcome our limiting beliefs. Which limiting beliefs I have spoken about before, that you could think that, oh, I don't have money right now.
Yes.
Because my parents didn't have money, my parents didn't leave anything for me, but you are grown up and you can make the money for yourself. You're grown up, you can forgive your parents, writing just small things since in senior one. But as time went on, we got busy with exams and all that, then life came in. But at the background of it all, when I would get free time, I would sit down and get 1 or 2 hours or even 30 minutes, write something down. Yeah, that's where my inspiration came from. Also, I had a very good teacher in high school.
English?
For literature.
Okay.
Her name was Madame Bukenya, okay. Margaret, and I think she really did a good job.
That was Bugema.
Yes.
She's still there.
She's still there. Yes,
Hammering
she's still there.
the gospel.
She is. I hope she will get more like us. Yeah.
Yeah, she's hammering it. So thank you, Madame Margaret. We hope you see the fruits of your work.
Yeah.
It's beautiful for someone who teaches to see that their work has not gone to vain.
For sure. So
it's her chance to give her flowers.
Yes, we give you flowers.
Sure. So now, because the book has not come out,
yes,
it is only with you.
Yes.
What should we expect in that book? What is the main thing you should expect in that book?
The main thing you should expect in the book is to be inspired, mostly in the areas of personal development. Most of us grow in life and we become grown-ups, but we do not know what we want to do in life. We just go day by day, thinking or doing whatever it is that we are supposed to do at that moment. We do not know the proper line that we should follow. Most of us just go to school, then we go get jobs, but we just do because it's what is available for us. But the book teaches us that we can look inside of us and find exactly who we are. And then as you're going on with your life, doing all the other things, you can also grow slowly in the areas of your life that you really like. And that is the best place for you to be.
Here you suggesting it's about self-discovery.
Self-discovery.
And working to improve it.
Yes, and building resilience. Because of the challenges that we all face in life. Yes.
Should be built on story.
For sure.
How long is this story? Or how old is this story?
My personal life story? My story is around 33 years old. Yes. We don't lie. Some of us, they say ladies are not supposed to ask me. But
even our Savior Jesus was 33.
When he woke up to do his mission. Yes.
By 33 he had achieved his dream, he disappeared.
He disappeared.
So 33 is good enough.
Yes.
So what sparked off the idea of Beyond Firewood?
Beyond the Firewood wasn't Beyond the Firewood when I started. I was just writing down what came to mind at that time. I like journaling a lot. I have a lot of notebooks that I just put whatever comes to mind in there. So I just started writing after, it was in last year, at midday. Sometimes I will sleep at 4. It doesn't matter. As long as I have something to do it, I get it done. I don't have time that I prefer this, I prefer that. Yes, for me, as long as there is a task that needs to be done, I'll do it, and then I'll feel about the feelings later. The feelings come later.
You are very strong. Female people will say this one is not feminine. Because you can't just put feelings aside.
We do.
Because that's what you seem to communicate.
Yeah.
There is a place for feelings, but they cannot always govern us. That's important.
Yes.
It's important for everyone, whether girl child or boy child.
Yes.
Even when I think that it's more with the girl child. That's very strong. Beyond the Firewood.
Yes.
What do you hope to see in your readers after they have read?
Wow. I hope that my book is transformative and not just read and left to just continue. I hope that by the people that will read it, by the end of the book, they will have a clear mindset of what their next steps to take in life should be, whether in their hobbies or in their careers or in their personal lives. I hope that the book will help them to know exactly what it is they want from life and follow the steps that they have created from the book. As I said, it has steps. It will help you to create your next steps. So I hope it will do that. I know it will, because my readers, the ones who have read by now, yeah, they say yes. So I know most people will pick up a book, but they will never finish it on time. Or they will read a chapter and read another chapter after like 2 months. So by the time you're coming to read the other chapter, this one is gone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that is my hope.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Robin, in his book, is it only one book? Even the previous one, I've read these 2 books. This one I've not finished. Total Money Makeover.
Yeah.
At the end of chapter, towards the end of chapter 1, it's like you are among 10%. Suggesting that 10% read chapter 1.
Yes.
Like I'm able to finish chapter 1. The rest don't finish it. Of course, if you have not finished chapter 1, you are probably not going to.
So yes, of course.
10% can. So, are you a reader? Do you like reading?
Well, I do like reading, but not a lot. I prefer visual things or listening than reading. But I am a reader. Yes. So I will pick up a book, and if I see like it has too many chapters, I will look for it, the audio book, and listen while I'm doing, if it's cleaning the house, because reading needs you to like sit down and focus, and most of the time we don't have that time. So most of the time I'll put in my earphones, put the phone in the pocket, clean the house, wash the clothes while I'm listening. Yes.
But of course, listening would require more iterations, more time you're listening.
Yes, you can listen 2-3 times. Yeah.
So now, for people like you who are not readers,
We are readers.
Who are not heavy
on reading because of time constraints, but I do read. I do like just work without a goal, for sure. Yeah.
So you highlight that it's important to have a goal in life. Oh, somehow in line with is it Napoleon Hill?
Yeah.
No, Robert Greene is the one who writes 48 Laws of Power.
Yes.
You must know. I think he paints a picture the same as you are painting. Some people have not been careful to know where to stop.
Yes.
Especially he's using that in war. People, someone conquering, thinking that those people he's conquering are just giving in themselves.
Right.
No one is planning.
No one is planning. Imagine, for sure. Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Your idea.
Yeah, yes.
They need what. Of course, we need to develop. What could be the biggest challenges you faced during the writing of the Beyond the Fire?
Wow. The biggest challenge that I faced was bringing the book to print. Financial problems. You know, all these things of printing. You've written everything. You're ready for publishing, and all. Your publisher has read, and everything is going on well. But then you have cash limitations. But then that one also got solved. We thank God, because as he says, do not worry about the bread for tomorrow, because he knows as the birds live day by day. Do what you're supposed to do, and everything else will set itself in place. Yes, yes. So that was my biggest worry. It was my biggest worry, but it's no longer a worry now.
How did you overcome it? Apart from the God picture you're painting.
Yes, the God picture I'm painting. As you can see.
You are saying God.
I have said, of course I've said God. And I also said birds. Birds wake up in the morning, they don't know what they will eat, right? But they never go home hungry to their nests and sleep. So, same thing with me. God brought some people in my life and they sorted it out. I'm a bird.
Oh, of course, that food doesn't bring to bird.
No, the bird comes to the bird has to go find. For sure.
But of course, there are even more challenges you faced. What kept you going?
Yeah, the other challenge I would say, as I had pointed on earlier, was the time for writing the book and being in the right mindset. Sometimes you can even have the day to yourself, the kids have gone to school or with their father somewhere and you're home, but your mind is not ready to write. But I have learned a trick that has helped me to achieve things in life. When I think of doing something and I start feeling that feeling of procrastination, you know, you can be feeling like the alarm rings and you feel like, I don't want to wake up. I just count to 5. For me, I just count to 5. I just get up and do it. Just like if there is something I have to do right now and I'm feeling lazy to do it, I'll just like, do you know when a sprint is about to start and you get set, go and you're about to run? That's what I do. I don't overthink about something. I just, if I decide to do something, best believe that it is getting done.
I think I've read that somewhere.
Yes.
5 a.m. club.
Yeah. The 5 a.m. club.
It's the only one I've seen say that. Yeah, you are trying to wake up and every time you are snoozing.
You're snoozing, the alarm snoozing.
And so
2 hours later.
Is he where you picked it? Or?
No, I picked it from a guy called Myron Golden, and he hosted a lady. I don't know her name, what her name is, but I have been doing it before even seeing them. Just they came to give me its name afterwards. Because all my life I've been like, when I want to do something, I do it.
Yes.
I always count to 5 and I do it. But I didn't know that it's a trick that everyone is doing around. But
not necessarily.
Okay, not many people, but it's a popular thing. It's even written. Yeah. So I came to know about it. I was already doing it. It's not that I got to know it and then I did it. Yeah.
You said you have to wait the evenings, so when people are going to sleep early morning. So are you a morning person or evening person? Couldn't that have been a challenge?
Wow, for me, I don't know. I'm a person of when it gets to get done, it's done. I'm not a person that is very, like in the morning, sometimes I have to wake up at 4, go to the market for my other businesses, stock things. I do that. Sometimes I'll wake up.
I am good heart. So for those who would prefer those versions,
yes.
When do you hope to produce versions for them?
For the audio.
What?
Yeah, that is in plan. After the book launch, we shall prepare to do an audio version that will be available online. We also have soft copies that will be available online for anyone wherever you're going to be. Yes. So the setup is there. Don't worry. Just keep calm.
I'm not on pressure.
Yes.
Last year, I think I read about 26 books, ranging from spiritual, less of spiritual, more of finance and mindset.
Yes.
You are more in that region.
Yeah.
Now I don't think I can. This year,
this year is busy. Eh?
I don't think I will be able to, but I like reading. That's why I'm able to host.
Yes. For sure.
That's that. I have a discount.
Yeah, you'll get your copy at a discount.
Assured. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I had you talk about launch. Tell us, what should we expect? When is the launch? Where is it? What should people expect on that day? Are they offering something like that?
Okay, the launch is going to be on 4th May. It will be a Sunday, 4th May 2025. It will be at Bugema University, the old auditorium, the small one. And what I expect from that day is for a lot of people to show up, you know. We only hope, yes, we can only hope, because you can't drag someone to come to them, but you can hope. Well, my hope is that people will show up in big numbers, because what we have in plan for them is also good. They will enjoy that day for sure. We will be having some poems from the poetry. I belong to a poetry club, by the way. Yeah, it's called Neno 2. Neno 2, it's for here at Bugema University.
So what is Neno 2?
Neno 2 is a Swahili phrase. It means only word, like only a word. So we are there. So
the poetry word.
Yes, our poetry club will come to perform some pieces. We are going to have some music. You know, you like music. Yeah. Yeah, we are going to have a very nice plan for the program. People should come, they will enjoy.
So there are people who are not likely to make it, not because they have refused.
But
what is your plan for them?
Well, I do hope that I can create a link for them to watch online on YouTube, possibly. We might even be able to use your channel if you allow us. So
they are available.
So yes, that is what the plan is. But we cannot promise. But we shall try to make sure that there is an online broadcast, so that I also have friends who are very far from me, but they would like to support me by watching and seeing what's happening. So yes, we are preparing for a live.
Thank you so much. I heard you say that there's soft copy. Is soft copy accessible on some major websites or something?
Yeah, we are going to, I do have 2 websites that I will put the book on after the launch. There is Venblue. Venblue is a Nigerian website where you can post your things that are either courses or books, anything you can post there and sell it. But the transactions are possible that you can buy from here in Uganda. The soft copy will come on your phone. Yes. So we have that one, and then we have on Seller. On Seller, I'm going to be posting it for those that are going to be abroad, because Seller is also Nigerian, but it deals with abroad transactions. Yes. So that is it. It will be available online.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Starting from 2 o'clock to around 5 or past 5.
Or thereabout.
Or thereabout.
You have heard from the horse's mouth. Please make it there, beyond the firewood. The journey of
discovery.
As you suggested, you could have movie, a lot of things. How are people to balance all these things?
Wow. We do prioritize. You prioritize what needs your attention and do that, and then you delegate the rest to others. For example, my business for juice, it's called Raz Juice. It's operating here at Bugema University. So that one I delegate. I have people who are working there, and that gives me time now to concentrate on other things.
So you use delegation?
Yes, delegation is a powerful tool. You should learn to do it. You need to. Yeah.
But of course, you know that there are things you cannot delegate.
Of course. Yes. I don't delegate some other things. I do it myself.
But you say priority and then delegation.
Yes.
We are there. And we are growing towards.
Yes, you should. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, of course, we are in the closing this video. So there are 2 more questions to go. What are the stages a book goes through until people are able to read it?
Okay. Well, I don't know for other writers, but for me, because I'm a self-published writer, yes, self-made and self-published, I just got help from a publisher. When they got to know that I have a book, someone offered to come and check it out for me and see what improvements we need to do. So they've been helping in that area. But the stages that I went through, as I had said, I was journaling, and then something just clicked and it seems it can be a book. So I started writing, drafting the chapters and the stories I think would go in line with where I want to go. Yes, and then I made the first draft from the journaling list. And then after my first draft, I took a break for like a week so I don't get the confusion. You know, you have to rest your mind. Then I read it again to see if it is really what I wanted it to be. And then I added whatever it is, the material that I needed to add in at that stage of second you in the past, and move on and become a new person and stop identifying with the other version of you. You can become. Becoming is endless. Yes, you continue to become someone better each and every day.
So what is the name of that chapter?
The name of the chapter is Becoming.
Just becoming. What are those limiting beliefs again?
The limiting beliefs that we have in life are many. There are many because everyone has, everywhere they grew separately. But some of them would be low self-esteem because you do not think you're good enough. Maybe someone, your parents told you you're not good enough, or some situations where you're told that, look at her, she will never become anything in life. So you identify yourself by what that people spoke to you, but that is not the truth. It's not the truth for anyone. God made us in His image,
Yes.
right? So
Perfect.
He made us perfect the way we are. Even the small things that people see are bad on you, God made them so they can bring glory to Him. So those limiting beliefs, that is one of them. You want another one? Another limiting belief is believing that others are better than you. You go in a situation in an area, you sit, maybe it's a party or something, and you don't want to mingle with others because you think, oh, for him he's rich, he has cars, she has companies, she's beautiful, who am I? Yeah, those kinds of limiting beliefs are in the book. So, and how you can overcome them. There are also exercises inside the book. At the end of every chapter, it's a book that will give you a roadmap, a real roadmap of what you should do. After reading the chapters, at the end of every chapter, there is an exercise that you can do to identify the things that are holding you back, and then you can find the way forward from there. At the end of every chapter.
Can someone still succeed regardless of whether they know or don't know their limiting factors?
Yes, it is possible. But the problem comes when you achieve what you wanted to achieve, but then because you do not know who you are, you will not get that satisfaction. You will continue to crave more, and this can lead you into a cycle that can also lead you back to where you were. You can attain money and riches, and because you're so excited, you've got the money, you've got all these things, you can get into habits that are not good for you, like drinking and smoking and all these other things, and they can overtake you, and then you find yourself back where you started from, having nothing. So it is better for you to build your wealth and all the things that you want to have in life when you know exactly where you're heading, and when you reach there, what will be your next step.
Since we are online, everything will be seen and responded to in due time. Do not live like 10 years ago. There's life to live today and even tomorrow. Procrastination, as she has said, is a thief of time. The other scholars have said the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. The reality is that it starts with a step that is taken. And after that step is taken, the journey doesn't end up with one step. Small steps must be taken. You have had a story of cruising through parenthood, waking up early, even at 4, sleeping late, for beyond the firewood, beyond the firewood we are yet to know or read about. What is your journey? What is your dream like? Me too, I'm writing a book. And before long, I will also be here discussing from that book. I've already 20 pages.
Oh, yes, you've done your first step.
Please, if there is any challenge, it is only you limiting yourself. So we want to see you up there, and may the Lord bless you. See you.
Okay. Yeah.